What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm J and we are locked in. I got a question for you. What's on your TV? Now, this is episode 5. We know the last episode, Tug of War. We seen the bully 101 and his crew. They dominated. But 456 and his crew is up here. They got a little plan, but the plan wasn't going the way they thought it was. But before we get into this episode, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you want to be a part of it, hit your subscribe button. Turn your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do. Now, they had that plan. And the last thing we seen was 3, 2, 1. Let go of the rope. Oh, man. We're going to see if this other crew, they can hold on. Or does 456 and them take it over? But this is episode 5 of Squid Game. Let's get it. We pick up right where we left off. 456, 218, they all let go of the rope and they start running for it. But we know that there's a cliff at the end of this, and 456, he ends up falling off of it. He has 1 foot. Now the other team, they fell down on the ground because they had too much momentum and they fell back. So it's up to the team to pull 456 back and to do this at a fast enough pace that they can get all the momentum and strength and pull while the other team is on the ground. Them boys, they get the strength, they start pulling, they catch the other team off guard, they got them falling off, and you know what comes next when you fall off the tower in Tug of War. The team is holding on because of the weight of all the other team hanging down, and they're thinking, where's this blade at? This blade needs to cut this rope so we don't fall off of this thing. But it eventually does. They just wanted to give the other team a scare since y'all won. You know, just scare them a little bit. You got the old man up there. He's laughing because everybody fell. He's laughing. Everybody else is scared as hell. 456 is... Man, I was at the front of it. I was hanging off it. I only had 1 foot. And down below, the pink workers, they spraying up all the blood from all the fallen soldiers that didn't make it in Tug of War. We're down to 40 players. 41 billion won. It's looking lovely. If we all leave right now, y'all, we can all get 1 billion won. Let's cancel the game. Let's see if there's a clause like clause number 4 or 5 where if we all agree to quit, we can all agree to split the money. Because I don't want to go through with this. People are dying left and right. And I don't want another food crisis where we got to fight in the middle of the night, people. My stomach is still rumbling from yesterday. Now 101's little queen, she's trying to jump ship because he canceled her, said, nah, this game, we gonna meet up after it. So she's trying to join their crew. But if you remember, she was talking bad to all of them. And 199 calls her out like, nah, earlier you didn't want to rock with us. So why are you here? Well, I just want to change the pace because it's different than being with them. She trying to play the victim. Nah, you was a bully a minute ago. Go back over there with the bullies while we hang out over here with the broken bunk beds. Now they're thinking of what they need to do for the next game. We don't know what it is, but we need to get prepared. And everyone's thinking if we go after a weak team, we have a potential chance of winning. So you pray on the weak, you try to form a strong alliance, pray on the weak, and make it to the next day. But in this case, I agree with it because everyone's in survival mode. The only outcome of this is win or die. 101 starting to look at his crew like, man, I got a bunch of misfits. Because 456 started talking to him. He's like, hey, you're the only strong one here. And what they're doing is they're building up like little campsites. Now, there's 40 people left, so you can pretty much think it's 10, 10, 10, 10. Now, they're over there building stuff up with everything that they have because you need a place to stay, your own little safety net. Because, you know, at nighttime, people get to brawling and all's fair in Squid Game. 111 has to go back to work. The doctor got to go in the basement. You got to get back to harvesting. We got a lot of bodies from that Tug of War. And again, they're deleting all of the footage. So there's never going to be any footage of a doctor going down in the basement because if they ever get caught, it's one thing to kidnap these people, but we getting life sentences on top of life sentences when they see harvesting the bodies on top of kidnappings. So what they're doing, they know that nighttime can be crazy. So they're starting to pick people that are going to stay up and watch. 218 said, hey, I'll stay up. 199, I'll do it next. I'm not tired. But that's what you're supposed to do. That's just how it is in the military also. You got your fort. You need someone that's going to stay up. You know how it was, Paul Revere. The British are coming. The British are coming. Now you got 218. 101 is coming. 101 is coming. You got to have somebody watching your back at all times. 218 is starting to get to know a little bit about 199. We seen him giving him food. We seen him give him bus fare. And now 199 is explaining, I got family in Pakistan. I had to bring my wife and kids. So he's like, wait, you got kids and stuff? You're a father? Now 199, it doesn't seem like he's really in the game or knows what's going on, but he's here and he's trying to help out as much as possible because he wants to survive just like the next man. Now 29, the undercover cop, he's kind of getting into some stuff. One of the guys is like, hey, you know, the guy that's doing the Morse code with him coughing through the night. He's like, where were you yesterday? Because people are trying to kill you. They don't know if they can trust you. But since you saved my life the other night, you know, I'm looking out for you with this one. But don't let this happen again, because you know they're not supposed to be talking. But he's just giving 29 a heads up that people are looking at you. We don't know if we can trust you. Now, 29 is a diver. He's supposed to be down here running the organs about the building. Go up underwater, come out, get rid of the organs. And that's why they're saying, where were you at yesterday? Because you're supposed to be doing this. We ain't got time for you to be playing around. He's like, oh, okay, it won't happen again. Now, you got to remember, he's the cop. So he doesn't know what he's really supposed to be doing here, except for following everybody throughout the building. Now, one-on-one in the crew, they up guard duty. One-on-one, he gets up because he can't sleep. But he's trying to figure out where the doctor is because the doctor has information on what the next game can do. But the doctor's in the basement arguing with the pink people talking about, look, when I came here, it wasn't supposed to be this much work. It's supposed to be me getting the organs and making it happen. Y'all not delivering stuff. Some things are still alive. I can't work like this. Now, one of the triangle guys is like, man, if you don't shut up and get your job done before we get on your ass. So the doctor's like, okay, I'll do my job. Everybody's getting frustrated. We got the contestants upstairs in their little guard tents watching each other. We got the undercover cop down here, supposed to be delivering things, but the doctor is just irate because he doesn't have everything he needs. We got the other pink people. They just like, yeah, man, you got to get this done because we're down here and I don't want to die. So y'all better make sure y'all get this drop done correctly tonight because y'all didn't do it last night and we are piling up. If front man comes down here with that black mask, that's all of us. That is all of us. I'm talking about he might make us play the game, and that's a no-go for me because I don't want to play. Now, in order to leave the building, they got to have a little hideout to get out so no one will see them leaving with any of the organs. So that means everybody here, all of the pink people, they don't know what's really going on. So they go behind a little wall and they end up coming up through the bottom of the ground. So it's like little tunnels that are hidden throughout this building. But we seen in the first episode that this island, it has a whole roof that opens up with a whole court. Now the doctor's flipping out. He ain't come here for all this. He knows how hard it is playing those games. He almost died in tug of war. So he grabs one of them and takes them hostage. And they're like, hey man, you're gonna have to trust me because you got to get in the control center if you want to make it to the boss. Like, that's all I can tell you. If you get rid of me, then there's really gonna be 111 said, the hell with that control center, the hell what y'all talk about. And he takes off running, and guess where he runs? Back into the playground room. And it's looking the undercover cop 29, he starts questioning the other diver because he's trying to find out who the VIPs are, who's coming here, why are we doing this? And he makes the other guy take his mask off. And then he asks him, you know, the person that was kicking and screaming on the table that y'all got rid of, that kidney that they had, they came to me and I'm looking for my brother. The guys, he's like, man, I really don't know what's going on. I'm just a diver, bro. I'm trying to give you all the information I can, but this is all I. Now, the guy that's talking to 111 is like, hey, we can get through this. I know the next game, but you got to go back. You got to go back. You got to go back. Because if not, it's going to end ugly for you. And guess who shows up? When this front man shows up because the guy took his mask off. Now, he did go ahead and get on the doctor's ass, knocked him out, tried to kill him. Boy, he tried to do his thing. But front man, he ain't trying to hear that. We needed that doctor. And now you got to go because. And down in the water tunnel, the undercover cop 29, he went ahead and killed a guy too, because you can't let him go back up there. He's seen your face. He know you're a cop. He knows you trying to shut down the whole operation. So you gotta pop him. Boop. That's the end of that. Now, undercover agent number 29, he's upstairs and now he's trying to search and find any information on his brother. But also, front man, he knows that there's somebody that infiltrated the building and they have to find them because people are coming up missing now. We know the doctor's dead. So we need to figure out who's running through the building and searching through the stuff, and 29 trying to figure out who the hell is actually in charge here and where's my brother. Front man has a couple of the pink dudes and they go downstairs. They see that one of the dive kits is missing. So now they're searching. Hey, go upstairs, lock everything down. Don't let nobody out of here. Front man, he's upset because this whole operation, it all relies on the secretive and how they move around this thing. So front man, he's about that action. Whenever he shows up, someone's going to die and he's got everybody on patrol. It's time to find the intruder. 29, the police officer, is rumbling through the building. He stumbles across a whole ledger that has everybody's work history, where they previously lived, their medical conditions. So not only is he looking for his brother, he stumbled on trafficking of organs. He stumbled on kidnapping. So he has all kinds of big cases that he could throw together and have one of the biggest busts in Korean history. But for him, I didn't come here for all that. I want to find my brother first. All this other stuff, it can play second fiddle. He's in deep now. He's going through all the ledgers. He starts to find things out. Hold on, wait a minute. 2015, 132. Oh my goodness. This can't be who I think it is. There you go, episode 5 of Squid Games. Let me know what you think about the police officer. Do you think he's going to bust everybody here and shut this whole operation down? Or do you think he's going to eventually get caught in here and then either become part of the Squid Games, or what happens when you lose a Squid Game, die? Let me know what you think below. I'm Wi. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I got a question for you. What's on your TV? I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.